I remember going to the dentist as a kid, dentists who specialize in kids. And man, did I absolutely hate going to the dentist. I was just a dumb kid, like, no, I don't want to brush my teeth. And of course, the dentist would scold me and tell me all about gingivitis. Anyways, the dentist office always had on these old ass cartoons, like the Flintstones, the Jetsons. And I always remember seeing the Jetsons in that opening title sequence with the flying car and like the pointy buildings. And like as a kid, you're like, that's awesome. Maybe we'll see that in the future. And you know what? We kind of got a Kroger brand version of that. Self-driving cars. You don't even have to turn the damn wheel. You eat your Hot Pockets, drink your coffee in the morning, watch the news. It's great, right? Well, not always. I mean, it has its positives and negatives. When getting into this topic, I pretty much just wanted to know, is the algorithmic technology of self-driving cars worth implementing? Like, is this something where the positives outweigh the negatives? And through my research, I learned a lot, but still this topic is so back and forth for me. It's difficult to give a yes or no answer to that question. But I'll detail a bit of what I learned. One of the great things about self-driving cars is that they severely reduce human error. Like, think about drunk driving, stupid fender benders, traffic violations, that kind of stuff. A study in Germany in 2017 found that close to 90% of the more than 300,000 traffic accidents resulting in injuries were caused by driver misconduct or error, 90%. So you put self-driving cars out there, and that aspect of people being stupid is gone. But it's not, it's not all sunshines, rainbows. Believe it or not, and this was news to me, in 34 of the 50 U.S. states, truck driving is the most common profession, which is crazy. There are 1.7 million truck drivers in the U.S., and like that's not even bringing up the rest of the world. So you implement self-driving trucks, which are produced and tested just like self-driving cars are, like that's a whole lot of people out of work. I'll give one more example. This time, it's about the ethics of self-driving cars. To put it simply, how does an automated car running on algorithms decide whether to hit grandma or little Johnny? Like, yes, I get this scenario. It's completely hypothetical, but think about the ramifications. It's exactly like the trolley problem, but it's real. And instead of a person deciding to yank on that lever, it's a machine. I don't know. I don't know, man. You want to hear my opinion? I have no idea. I think autonomous cars are inevitable. But like, how are we going to deal with that? How are we going to get people on board when a self-driving car does hit grandma? And I'm saying not in the testing stages where there's a backup human driver to put the blame on. I'm talking like a fully automated car. Like, who gets sued in that situation? That's another thing. We're going to need laws put in place for situations like this. And then, of course, all the truck drivers, all 1.7 million of them, who are going to be out of work when Elon hits them with the 1-2 combo of a driverless truck. Like what happens? Okay. To conclude, I think self-driving cars are going to happen. And I think once they're fully implemented, it'll be awesome. But to get to that point, we have a ways to go. And the problems that I just mentioned, we're going to have to deal with. Aside from that, there's so many positives. Like I said, it completely removes human error from the equation. But anyways, my name is Alex Hidalgo, and this has been my video essay.